Welcome to the GCU Lopes Report. Barry Butel alongside VP of Athletics Mike Vaught. Mike, it's been a little while. We've got quite a bit to cover here on the Lopes Report. Let's begin as we talk about the men's basketball season. What a season it was, and it culminated into Game 3 of the College Insider Tournament. But what a year, 27-7.
Well, it's a great year, and our players and our coaches did a fantastic job with it. And you know, anytime you can host tournament games in your own arena, it's special because you get that home field, that home court advantage. And the Coastal Carolina trip was kind of tough because you find out in that tournament 48 hours prior where you're going. So you get the trip booked, you get there, and our team finally got in the hotel about 2 in the morning on game day. So that makes it a little difficult, but put up a good fight, missed a shot at the buzzer. You know, when you get in the tournament, everybody's pretty good, and all the games come to the wire. So it was a fantastic season. Really happy for our student athletes and our coaches.
Wow, Josh Braun, academic All-American. Grandy Glaze just honored with the Riley Wallace Award as the #1 college transfer. Some great accolades for a great season.
Yeah, and those kids deserve those awards too. They had a great season.
The Final Four, I know a few folks headed out to Houston, and including yourself and Dan Marley. What was that trip like?
Well, it was great. Final Four atmosphere is always fun, and we have it here next year, so we won't have to travel. The city of Phoenix and Glendale, they do a great job hosting events like that, so it's going to be a great time here this time next year. But Coach Marley got on Radio Row, which is pretty special because I think there's 13 major media markets just lined up, 3 national and then Sirius satellite radio, and he just went right down the row doing interviews for 2.5 hours. And he was on Dan Patrick's show twice.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Great national branding for our university and our program.
Yeah, Charles Hampton and everyone involved did a great job with Coach Marley in Houston for that. And then on Tuesday evening at GCU Arena, all of the student athletes, boy, they look sharp at the Lopes Awards, the annual Lopes Awards.
Yeah, it was fantastic. It's the end of the year banquet for us. Really special for the seniors because it's kind of their last event together. But had all the teams there, had almost 600 people. Wow. The students run the event, the SAC group. And it was really incredible the way they did it. They had a video competition this year that you would have enjoyed, but your team put together all the video for the banquet, showed the nominees and the winners on the big screen, and I want to thank you and your team for that because you do a fantastic job in all those areas. But that really made last night special for those kids. I think I had 10 kids ask me or stop me on the way in this morning and say thanks. Last night was fantastic, and to your team and everybody involved in that. There's about 25 people that made that happen. Yeah. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's great, and I'm glad the student athletes enjoyed it. Some of the athletes are still participating. They had to get to bed because they've got some important games coming up, including Ann Pearson's softball squad. They've got a big series against New Mexico State coming up.
They do, and it's senior day. I urge everybody to come out, see the seniors off on the last home weekend. But you know, they've had a great year. We lost a close game to Texas A&M. I think they were ranked 8th in the nation. But we've played SEC, Big 12, Pac-12, and I think we're at 26 wins now. And she's playing 17 freshmen and sophomore, which is amazing. So there's a good future ahead for our softball program.
Yeah, I mean, Nolan's been great on the hill, and then the Smith sisters coming over as freshmen. So Ann Pearson continues to produce winning seasons for GCU. Talk a little bit now, as we do each and every Lopes report. It seems like the construction update, because
I should have brought our hard hats.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing some of it as we talk about it right now, because we love to get our drone out there to show everyone out there what's happening here at GCU.
Well, the Student Life Building, which will house our coaches and our administration, is going to be open in about 2 weeks. So we're going to get to move in there. The new soccer stadium is on a 2-week time frame, and you've seen it. It's incredible.
Seats
now they put the seating in. It's beautiful. When it's lit up at night, it's unbelievable. And the interesting thing, when you sit in the bleachers, I hadn't thought about this, but the other night we took a seat in the bleachers. You look back toward campus. The view's incredible of the campus from over there. So we're really excited about having an on-campus facility that's top-notch. It's definitely a top 25 soccer facility.
I would encourage everybody to come on out to watch men's and women's soccer. It's going to be fantastic. Both of those teams are really coming together. They're going to have an exciting squad, so come on out to the new GCU soccer stadium. Well, another thing to talk about is another winning team, both men and women, on the indoor track front, and that's fantastic for Tom Flood, their head coach.
A lot of records broken this year, championships. Coach Flood and his staff did a fantastic job, and that's a really great group of kids, a very deserving group. They represented well last night. They won quite a few awards at the Lopes, so we're excited for those kids too.
Now, we also like to travel on the road, don't we? And the baseball team's traveling up to Seattle, a big series against the Redhawks coming up, and we encourage Lopes alumni to come on out.
Yep, it's our Lopes on the Road program. I'll be there at noon Saturday before the game. We'll do a GCU tailgate. Have T-shirts to give out for all alumni and online students, so contact our alumni office, make a reservation, or just show up and meet me. We'll have a great time there in Seattle at the baseball game this weekend, and Coach Stankiewicz, I think, will come out and take pictures and get to meet everybody before the game, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be fun. Enjoy your trip to Seattle.
Thank you very much.
All right, always great to catch up with the VP of Athletics, Mike Vaught. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Lopes Report.